Thank you once again for tuning in to the Manu Moment podcast, recorded live from the Mark Blackburn Gallery in downtown Honolulu. Now, usually I like to take this time to talk about our eBay auction items, but this episode is a particularly special one, and we're going to get artist specific here. If you follow us on social media, you'll notice that we've deemed September our hashtag John Kelly month, and we even have a promo going through the end of the month where you get 20% off every purchase from the John Melville Kelly collection. But seriously though, who was John Kelly?
So I guess I first encountered John Kelly's artwork when I moved to Hawaii in the early 70s. And I thought that it was pretty mind-blowing because it captured a mood that has long been lost. In fact, I was so moved by John Kelly's artwork that I ended up buying a house at Black Point because that was his residence and the original artist colony, and it was so special. And personally, it's the last area on Oahu that I think really has that deep touch with the past. And every day that I walk around Black Point, I feel the presence of John Kelly and the subjects that he painted and drew.
So John Melville Kelly was born in Oakland, California, and raised near Phoenix, Arizona. He returned to the Bay Area when he was a young adult, where he attended art school and actually worked for the San Francisco Examiner as a graphic artist. John was a professional graphic artist who evolved into a master draftsman. And his wife, Kate, was also an established artist, an established sculptor and photographer, and she introduced him to the basic technique of dry point etching, which he would eventually become famous for. So in 1923, John Kelly was commissioned to help illustrate a new housing development here on the island of Oahu. The Melvilles traveled to Hawaii with their young son, John Jr., fell in love with Hawaii, and never left.
So, as far as Kelly's impact on an art in Hawaii, he is really the greatest line artist that ever worked in the territory or state of Hawaii, and his dry point etchings and aqua tints really emulate a feeling that's no longer around and present. It's sort of a lost race type situation with the native Hawaiian people. And so it's really a treasure that if you think about it. And some people don't really understand how important it is. And actually, his really early works, when he worked for the Tourist Bureau and various outfits like hotels, Matson and whatever, they really encapsulate, even though it was a commercial art form. You just look at his works, even if it's in a print form as an advertisement, you even look at it and you just smile.
By many accounts, John and Kate quickly became familiar with many aspects of Native Hawaiian culture, and they established friendships with local fishermen and their families who lived and worked in their neighborhood. In fact, many of the subjects in his art were actually their friends. The Kelly's home became a hub for cultural exchange, music, shared meals, and merriment. John's art reflects Native Hawaiian men and women working as lei sellers, fishermen, dancers, and farmers. His work is a testament to the beauty of Polynesian people and to the lives of an indigenous people who have maintained their culture in spite of having been vacated from their homes, farms, fishing grounds, and beaches.
So, what was John Kelly's greatest work in my eyes? With my personal taste, I would have to say my favorite is Breadfruit Boy, and some of the cover art, especially in the early 20s material that he did for various publications. And I really like the work that he did for the various hotels and for Matson. In other words, the Kelly menus. I mean, if you look at them, it just captures this long-lost era. Absolutely. But single image, probably Breadfruit Boy.
Throughout his career, Kelly won countless awards. He was widely recognized as an extraordinary talent and a master printmaker. His exhibits have enjoyed enthusiastic reviews in the New York Times, Time Magazine, Chicago Daily News, the New York Herald, and Art Digest.
So if you're just a beginning collector, you have to start with the Kelly menu. And these were produced for Matson, the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. And there's really an incredible time capsule, and they're quite fun to read to see what was on the menu that evening. He also did other menus that are more of a black and white work on paper type feel, but I like the colored lithograph menus of John Kelly, and you can buy them depending on condition anywhere from $100 to $200 or buy a complete set, and when they're framed up they look incredible. So if you're just starting out and you want to capture that lost romance of Hawaii, I think nothing better that you can do than start off with the John Kelly menu. And these were produced in the 40s, late 30s, and they just capture this lost innocence.
Manu Antiques will be giving you more John Melville Kelly all through the month of September. So follow us on any of our social media sites, visit manuantiques.com, or come down to the Mark Blackburn Gallery at 1003 Bishop Street, Suite 120 in downtown Honolulu to learn more. And don't forget to take advantage of our 20% off John Kelly discount through the month. Special thanks to Mark Blackburn for allowing me to record our conversation about John Kelly, and special thanks to all of our listeners, yes, all of you, for your feedback and helping us to make Manu Moment a special moment every week. Until next time, thank you for tuning in and take care.